as a woman, whether it's me or other women, we're always going to spot out the prettier person. That's just how we are. We will sit in a room and look for the prettiest girl and be like, wow, she's prettier than me. Whether it's her hair, her eyes, or her smile, or her clothes, that's what we do as women. So I think that's something I'll always struggle with, and I think that most women will always struggle with, is looking at people that are different than you and comparing yourself to them and feeling like you're not going to be as good as they are, no matter what you do. It sounds ridiculous. I think even in elementary school, not necessarily being self-conscious of myself, but you really start to kind of notice different people. I've always looked different from everyone else, which, I mean, that's life. Everyone looks different from everyone, but even in the military lifestyle, there were mixed kids around me, but again, like, no one ever really looked like me, and I noticed that. I have freckles, I have black hair, I'm curvy. I was even pretty curvy when I was a kid. I always had hips on me even when I was like in 3rd grade, so that was something I always kind of dealt with. It got really bad, I would say, when I moved. After my dad retired from the military, I moved to Huntsville, and I started going to middle school there, and that's when it was really different because there was no mixed kids. It was all black and white, so I got looked at differently. Whether it was good or bad, I always felt like it was a bad thing to be looked at differently because I'd never had that before. I am mixed, so I'm Cuban black and white. My mom is black and white, my dad is Cuban. I will never be white enough, I will never be black enough, I will never be Hispanic enough. And that's something that I've had to deal with and learn. Even being accepted within my own race sometimes, or my majority race, I should say, Hispanic. I will never be enough of one thing, and that's kind of something that I still deal with, and it still really bothers me. Right? So I can't talk about how my hair annoys me because my hair's straight. You have white girl hair. When I don't have white girl hair, I have mixed hair. I have hips and I have, you know, a womanly figure, but I'm still skinny at the top, and that bothers some black girls because most black girls are curvy all over. Or for white girls, I'm way too curvy, I'm not skinny enough. So I think it's not even necessarily with color or body, it's all of it. It's something that I deal with, is it's never enough of anything. I remember looking at girls that are in sororities and seeing that they all dress the same, or seeing that they all act the same. White men date white women, black men date black women. It was never, I think I've only seen maybe 2 interracial couples since I've been on the campus, and I've been here for 3 years. I've never been approached by a white guy here, ever. Even talking to them, they seem standoffish. Even whether it's in a class or not, they still seem very standoffish, like she's talking to me, like almost like there's something wrong with me. So that's something I've dealt with. I don't know if it's more my race or if it is my body shape or what it is, but it's something that's really separated me from, I think, white men here. It makes me feel, it sometimes makes me feel bad about myself. I hate to just make it so simple, but even when I looked at different aspects of journalism, like broadcast journalism, I always feel like I don't have the look of broadcast journalism. I'm not skinny. That's always the thought in the back of my mind, is I'm not skinny. Part of the reason, I hate to admit it, I think part of the reason I steered away from broadcast journalism is because of how I look. Because I'm not skinny, I'm not white, I don't have blonde hair, I don't have that Erin Andrews look. But then again, at the end of the day, like, it could help me because I look so different, maybe that will attract more people. But you don't think about that when you see that, you know, when you're sitting by yourself and you're looking around you and all you really see is white girls, skinny white girls around you, all you're gonna think about is negative aspects of it, not the positive ones. I would say working out, not because I feel skinny, but because I feel healthy. I love food, and that's probably gonna be my biggest weakness because I like bad food. So, I mean, even when like I eat healthy, or when I go for a walk, or when the day is pretty and I wear something nice that, you know, reflects my figure, I think that's what makes me feel really good about myself, is just having confidence that day, waking up, regardless of how big or how small I am, and just feeling good about myself. Whether it's because I got a good sleep or whatever, or having a good breakfast, it doesn't really matter. For me, that's what makes me feel the most confident, is just waking up, feeling good about myself, putting on something cute, and going to class. Like, that's when I usually always feel the best. And when I have my cup of coffee, that always helps me too.